imbatoss versus memoryfreak. It is now 1-0 for imbatoss in a very interesting first game. Now we're on a giant map. We'll see how this gets handled here. Both players played very solid in that point, and I don't want this semifinal to be tainted by weirdness. And I've not said from the stuff that I've cast for memoryfreak, I've not caught the weirdness. So I'm going to leave that alone for now. Memoryfreak, bottom right. Yes, all 4 spawns are possible. Never played this map. Interesting. Now that's going to make it really tough for imbatoss if he's never played on this map before. In this case, it is close spawns on ground. That makes it very interesting because neither protoss or zerg really want to expand towards one another, though the really juicy bases are in the middle. It would be awesome, and this is just me thinking like, you know, FFA style, like go float over, take a nexus, build some stargates, and just like bombard from the beaches. That just sounds really cool to me. That will not be what happens. Still, I'd appreciate some coolness. But at this stage of the game, people are going to play standard and straight up, play for the win. Now, we've not seen any really aggressive expansion-based builds out of imbatoss in these games. It's more been like just a safe gateway cyber, good scouting, and then a nexus goes down kind of opening here. So he is going to scout to the bottom, which just makes sense. This is, I think, the shortest rush distance. Maybe it's the same going up and down as well. But he's going to come over here and find our player, our Zerg player, CSC memoryfreak. Hatch is going to go down. Not... Yeah, I appreciate that that's a probe there. Right on. On this side, if it was a forge, maybe this would be a little bit different. But he is leaving his observer there, Overlord, just to make sure he knows nothing weird is going to happen. Could go for something salty, like throw down a pylon, see if he can pull some workers. Sometimes you can get people to overcommit to these things, right? You never know. Back on this side, Cybernetic core going down. Nothing too weird. We're looking to take his own expansion pretty quick. I'm just trying to be a little bit of a jerk. Why not? No scouting out of the Zerg player, but seeing where the Protoss came from might be enough to tell him that it's going to be close spawns at the bottom. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. It's alright though. Zealot. I don't know if he's going to run all the way across the map. He could. Sometimes the Zealot Stalker Mothership Core opening is a pretty fun one to do. You can get a lot of damage with such a thing. 2 links coming out right now. Queens are on the way. This one Zealot is strangely marching to the middle of the map. Ooh, because I know why. So we're going to have some junk happening. We're going to see some junk thrown down. He's scouting in the wrong direction. His Overlord's heading this way, but it'll be way too late before he sees this happen. 4-gate. He's gonna start dropping pylons here pretty soon. There's the first pylon going down. More lings on the way. Speed is happening. Spinecrawler has started. Spinecrawler might get cancelled here. Immediately starts another one. Zealot's taking a lot of heat here. Warp gate's just finished up right now. Spine's finishing up here soon. Speed a little bit more than halfway done. There we go. Pretty good control on these stalkers here. He's doing a lot of damage. Spinecrawler finishes up here, but it's not in really good shape. More zealots coming in. Speed's finished. I still don't think it's going to work against this many zealots. You want to fight next to these spine crawlers if you can. Great snipe on the Overlord though. Gets a pretty good surround on a couple of stalkers. But these zealots are putting in work. Don't want to lose that queen. Very aggressive time to move that spine crawler. It's got enough energy for a transfuse. Oh, that sucks. I don't think it's going to make it. It's lost 18 more lings on the way here. You might have to pull workers to deal with this. I'm not kidding. Like I don't think he can do this without pulling workers. He's down in supply. He needs to convincingly take down this army. Don't lose the queen. More zealots coming in. Oh, this is so hard. High ground pylon happening right now. Zealots are doing just too good against all these lings. Pretty good position for these stalkers. Very little surface area. I think that's it. It's done.